Well, I lost my GoPro battery. I don't know why it died, because I had the power cable connected that I've used for this exact purpose. All the hardware is exactly the same. I've used it 100 times probably, but this time, for whatever reason, the charge didn't connect with the GoPro. It's always something. It's always something. It's like a weed that finds its way in the crack of a parking lot and starts growing. It finds a way. And in the case of this GoPro, it's always some kind of error. Always. I mean, I don't know what to do. It just gets old. I'm just going to stop trying to make them, because they just never work. Just technology doesn't work anymore. They're asked too much of it, and it just doesn't work. Not consistently. I have no idea why they didn't connect. Maybe because I got the cord out loose, and I should probably have it some kind of Velcro or something to tie it down so it's not just blowing in the wind.
Like that BMW.
Thanks, man.
What year is that?
22.
22.
No, 20, yeah, 22, yeah.
Good, nice bike, man.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. What's that?
Enjoy it.
Yeah, take care. Okay. I'm just gonna get home tired, play my game, maybe see if I can make my vidya. I wonder how much of a vidya I got. Problem. That cable didn't connect, or something's plugged in goofy. It's always something. Out here on the expressway, just a good solid pressure of wind in my face. My God, it's pushing me backwards. I can't lean forward because I got me fat. Damn belly's in the way. Kidding a little bit, but it is a little tight. Of course, I'm sitting in freaking traffic now. People coming home from vacation on the mountains. But now I've had a conversation with somebody, and it's going to be awkward. That's the downside about, you know, talking to somebody. It's fine, you know, for a second or two. The problem is you get next to each other on an expressway or road, whatever, and now everywhere you go, you're commenting, you know, or it's weird. Or, you know, I don't want to get too much on the guy and then offend him, like, you know, too close. It's better if we just don't know each other. I didn't get a motorcycle for the social aspect, to be honest. I just got it because I like to be outside. No idea why the power didn't connect. It's really disappointing. The BMW will turn power off if it's you know, low. It'll focus the energy on the bike and cut accessories off, but This USB add-on I've got that powers the GoPro, it's direct to the battery. I mean, it's not through any sort of computer management system. So it should have stayed powered. I guess it just jiggled loose. So I have to get some kind of Velcro tape or something like that for the future so I can tap these wires down. You know, one thing I figured out, it's a highway, but it's everywhere. You can never go fast enough. I mean, it's just never, these people just want to go faster and faster. You be going 100 miles an hour and man, they want to get past that. There's always somebody thinks you're going too slow. Fucking deal with it. How much I had before the battery died. Maybe probably died 30 minutes into it, if that. The GoPro battery on its own only lasts about 15 minutes. So another day out rambling and probably not even a usable video. I mean, that's the thing. I guess the people that are the pros that want to have the channel, I guess they look into all that shit. I guess they probably have like people that work for them to make sure everything's connected right and everything. I wonder how much money they'd make. Like, is it worth it? I mean, I doubt YouTube's showing out big money for how many views. Is it a career? I don't know. 30 grand a year maybe. If you've got, you know, 30,000 views of each video, how much money are you making? What is the income rate? Now with TikTok and people going to other platforms because YouTube's just saturated with the same old stuff, I wonder how that's going to change things. And there's one guy I used to watch, and he'd go to theme parks and, you know, video it and comment and just generally walking around. And then when COVID hit, he couldn't go out, and he was like, one of his episodes, he was basically saying he was going to have to quit, and he was crying. I mean, it was teary-eyed. It was sad, man. And I thought, yeah, I guess he would. I mean, you can't go out and do these videos. What are you going to do? And he's my age. And I'm like, aren't you a little old for this? Going around with a weird young haircut and little strange goatee, whatever, and wearing tennis shoes and jumping and hopping around like you're still 20. I mean, a little old for it, buddy. You know, I mean, it's fine for fun, but you know, like, try to make that your job. And I'm just like, what are you gonna do when this ends and you have to work? And he's talked about his dad before as like a minister or something. So, you know, there's not a lot of money in that. And I'm not saying it's all about money. Get out of my fucking lane, asshole. Not all about money, but you don't want to see somebody go hungry. And I might worry about him, you know. I like the guy. But I wouldn't rely on YouTube for money. That could get shut down overnight. These people cutting in and out, like, what are you doing? Yeah, you literally got one car length up ahead. Say 100 feet. You're going 60 miles an hour, 100 feet goes by, and 1,000, 1,000, 2 seconds. And then you start the same rigmarole the next set. You're like, get up on that guy's bumper, and then you go fly out, no blinker, and fly back in. Bopping in and out, in and out, in and out. I mean, you know, Maybe you save yourself, if you're doing a 100-mile trip or so, you save yourself maybe 2 minutes tops. That's really pushing it. And it's not an enjoyable ride. Fuck it, to me, it's just not worth it. I used to do that shit, and then I realized that I ended up getting to the place the same time as my ex-wife. She would drive conservatively, and I'm over there hauling ass and lane changing and all this other shit. And half the time she'd get there before me. You just stay in the same lane and just kind of maintain it. You don't need to do all that. You're wasting your time. Doesn't work. Well, now I got a full tank of gas, so by the time I get home and park it, it'll be about 3/4 still full. So next time I go out, hopefully won't have to get gas very quickly, but yeah, that's what I thought today too. Yes, I have my key. So it's a nice remote key with this bike, but it almost never picks up the key. And then that damn foam thing came off again. This mic had a foam thing that went over it, like a little kind of football shape, and it kept falling off, and by God, if it didn't lose it. You know, I don't know if it's needed, but you know, I think it probably is. You need some kind of noise dampening, and it just kept coming off like stupidly, like you breathe on it and it would come off. Like, really? Wake up. Come on, man. Put the fucking phone down and go. Shit. People trying to get home, and you're over here fucking sitting on the phone, and you don't even know the lights changed. You're just a goddamn zombie. Fuck out of here. Fucking bullshit. Yes, I've got my key. It's this pop-up. I'll keep getting on the bike. You know, do you have your key? You know, fix the fucking antenna. Yeah, I have my key. I've changed the battery 3 times. It's not the battery. It's just another failed technology. You know, I don't understand the remote key, to be honest with you. What you're fucking gaining from it. Over just sticking the key in the damn ignition. You know, was that such a burden? Put the key in the ignition, I have to worry about it. You lose one of these remote keys, you're screwed. You know, buying the key itself is just hell. That's nothing. It's getting it programmed. I mean, you're talking $300-400. Where another key, you could have made a couple copies and keep a few in a drawer. And what are you doing, lady? I'm gonna switch to the roll mode on the Moto. Yeah, I'm gonna see this billboard here, the Tennis Academy. I'm gonna go and pay a bunch of money to a school so I can learn how to play a game really well. It's a game. Yeah, unless you're going to Wimbledon, it's a game, all right? Don't take it so seriously. See if this guy just comes over in the fucking wrong way of traffic because he didn't want to wait 2 seconds. leave, then I may be home. They whistle for me when I come in, like they happy to see me, you know. Kind of cool. Never thought a bird was so smart, but they're really smart. I don't know about the parakeets. Parakeets are kind of, you know, they're not dumb. They remember if you've done something ugly, but for the most part, they're not. They don't have the same level of understanding, I don't think, that the conure has. Change up, gear up, gear up, gear up, gear down, go, 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 stop, go, 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 stop, go, stop, go, stop. That's how it is riding around here nowadays. All this traffic and everything's a strip mall. Just so much shit that you're just constantly go and stop. Okay, there's no like cruising. Those days are gone. Providence Insurance. I am 22 years old and I'm gonna get your insurance for you. I've never experienced anything. Everything I experience is the first time. Dad owns the agency, but he let me put my face up on the billboard. Yeah, it's nice. And nobody getting insurance from Providence Insurance. What else I even? What is that? I have a billboard. And they have them do little sideways view picture. Little modeling coach. Now what you want to do is you want to stand sideways to show your shoulders so it makes you look thinner. And then we're gonna give a nice big smile, but a serious smile, like you know what you're doing. Well, it's fucking fake. Just fucking fake. Nobody believes that shit. An asshole trying to sell something and smiling like you care about me. I just want to make money, man. You want me to buy from you so you make some money. Nothing wrong with that, but don't bullshit me with your stupid fake smile like you care. I think I'd be more apt to buy insurance from you if you just had your picture up, stand there like a normal man. It really sucks about the GoPro. Always something. You chase these technology things and you try to get them to work, you end up spending hundreds of dollars. I mean, I've probably spent $500 on shit just so I can get a microphone to work. Well, I know I have. I think the lav mic was a couple of hundred, then $60 for the various mic heads. The adapter was probably $100. The mount, the GoPro mounts, are $60 each one. I've got a couple of those. Then you got to buy the movie editor if you're going to make a video, because the little SD card for some reason breaks it up into the, at best, 8-minute parts. I don't know why they can't make it where it just does one single clip on these SD cards. Whatever you set the little partition thing up in the format. If you do it on the maximum, that gets you about 8 minutes, and that'll be more apt to go haywire. If you do the one step down, your videos will clip at about 5 minutes, but they work a little better. And you know, if you're out and you're taking like an hour-long video, man, it's like, you know, it's a lot of little 5-minute segments that you're piecing together if you take a long trip. You know, I guess that's why most YouTube videos are 10-15 minutes. They take all the gross footage and then cut it down, maybe lay in the soundtrack after, so it doesn't really matter. But I kind of like to leave the sound so that I talk as I see things, rather than you know, a general conversation on top of a video. This is that road I don't like for some reason. I don't know why. It's not an ugly road, but I just don't like it. Weird house. Cherokee Christian. Come on, learn about God and education at the same time. We're going to save your soul and teach you some things too. I have to people to teach those schools that aren't even really Christians. They're just it's this little money-making scheme. The kids that don't want to go to public school, they go to those, or it's closer. We sent my son to the Christian academy through most of elementary school. And then you talk to some of the teachers, and it's like, God, man, vocabulary is not really high, is it, for somebody? You know, and I'm paying you guys over $1,000 a month. I mean, probably about $1,500 a month, and you speak like the lady at the Walmart. I mean, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but if I'm paying a bunch of money, I want like top level education. It's just a scheme. They, in their minds, they take the tuition because they want it's the religious aspect. But in probably the majority of the parents' minds, it's like, I just want my kid to go to a nice school and not have to deal with the violence and fights and stuff like that at the public school, and all the little political agenda. And if you're not a certain race, they don't like you at the public school. They don't care about your history or your culture or anything else. That's all garbage and evil, and you know, they don't care about any other. There's only one culture the public school cares about. There's only one group. They don't care about the Native Americans. They don't care about Asian Americans. They don't care about Hispanic Americans. They just, you know, it's one group. And so, you know, the parents go there. That's the reason they send their kids to that school, so they can focus on actually learning. But I think so many of them, there's so many of them that it's just a business. It's no different than any other school, really. Probably going to get cold after this. It's definitely going to be heated jacket material for the next several months. Getting where I don't really, I don't know, I don't get the, could be this bike, I don't get the excitement I used to. I used to have to get out every weekend. Had to, like, just loved it. Love the feeling. But I guess this bike, more being a little leaning, it's standard like I said earlier, but it leans a little towards the Cruiser just from the weight. You tend to straight line it for the most part. I'm not getting into a bunch of twisties, and for the most part I'm behind one of these toaster ovens, and it's going, you know, too slow or whatever. Not to complain, I mean, go as fast as you want, but I just don't get the same thrill, I guess. And sometimes it's the ride, you know. The other bikes I'd have the same thing, but it's like 3 in a row. I just haven't really felt it. Maybe it's the weather, maybe it's just me in general. But I know one thing, you know, you hook up your camera and you're gonna do a little video and record it. It's not as much fun for yourself. It becomes a video, you know, you're making a video. So I may just go back to just riding and stop trying to make the videos, because they just, you know, there's always some issue and I'm tired of it. And you know, if I buy a new GoPro, I guarantee I'll have to get some kind of adapter and some kind of cord and some kind of connector, and whatever the price of the GoPro is, add $500 to it, because that's the stuff you're going to buy to go along with it so that it works. Can't work out of the box. Oh no, we got to upsell you all the little attachments and accoutrement. Yeah, we're going to sell all that to you now, boy. Guy, I thought he was probably getting a really cool car because he's got a red stripe on the back. Oh yeah, man, I'm breaking the rules. got a little red stripe. Oh yeah, my toaster oven's different than the other toaster ovens. I put a couple pieces of bread on the top of it. Not really a toaster oven, just a straight up toaster. I don't know if people know what a toaster is anymore though. Maybe, I don't know. Like people eat a bunch of toast anyway. That's what it looks like to me. It's a metal square. I knew I saw something flying off my glove. I got a strap didn't set. But if I just went out and just rode and then didn't focus on running my mouth, might be a little more fun. Maybe I'll do that next time. Just enjoy the ride rather than the narratives, which 9 out of 10 times aren't going to work anyway. I've had, all the times I've tried, I've had one video that actually worked. Sound was good and everything. It's like one video. You know, I'm sorry. I know I'm not the most tech active person in the world, but I'm not stupid to it either. I mean, I went to school for computer science and I work with a computer all day, every day. That's all I do. So I'm not like, you know, stupid, tech stupid. I'm just telling you, I mean, it's just some shit that doesn't work. You know, like if you know I'm going to plug this adapter cable in, it has a hole, it has a port for it. Why don't you have something that holds it down? The little metal click by itself for that piece of metal going in, that little detente, is not enough. But you know, it's just little things. And then when I first got this GoPro, I turned it on and nothing would happen. One time I thought I did a video and it was all black, and I started cursing and railing about it when I got home, just pissed off. And then, by God, the next day I go to check the video, and all of a sudden, well, I had the app. I had the GoPro app, so it would like automatically download what you talked about. Next day, I all of a sudden had my whole cursing rant was on there. No video, but the audio was all on there. Why the fuck did it pick up the audio but not the video? And then the day after, a day went by, and then all of a sudden that audio got deleted. I think because I fucking pissed them off. I think the people back at the little GoPro app, somehow or another it got flagged as a complaining guy, and they realized it was stupid that only the audio recorded. It just didn't work. It was confirmation that the thing didn't work, and it was new back then. I mean, the 8 was new at the time, so something's wrong with it, you know? Something's wrong with it. What is it? I'm going 60. This jackass over here, oh, I can't go fast. I need to go faster than 60. Oh, speed limit's 45. I gotta get around. I gotta get up here and you'll stop at the next light. And we're all gonna be at the same place. It just makes you sometimes just want to fucking floor it. Everywhere you go, Just maximum speed everywhere you go. Here we go. Yeah, 65, bitch. Yeah. Stupid fucking Subaru. Who the fuck buys a Subaru? Built with love. Oh, really? Really? You love me? You don't even fucking know me. You don't even know me and you love me. Shit, give me a fucking... That was the stupidest fucking commercial I ever saw. Built with love. The Subaru saved my life. How do you know? How do you know you got into a wreck that any other car you would have had no injuries or whatever? How do you know? Bullshit. Hey, you go and you bump into the fucking shopping cart corral in your car and puts a little scratch on the end, and you jump out and you say the Subaru saved your life. You're a fucking zombie if you really think that. It's a fucking car. It's an investment. Up the road, it's an investment people make in a company to make money. That's it, baby. That's just all there is to it. I'm sorry, but if you go buying cars because you think they love you, you're an idiot. Stuff that loves you doesn't cost any money. It's like expecting a hooker to love you because you gave her, you know, 400 bucks. Oh yeah, she loves you. She's made for love, baby. Yeah. No, man, no. The waitress is nice to you because she wants a tip, not because she loves you. Coming through here the other day, I had somebody honk at me. They're in my lane, coming the opposite direction. I just maintained my direction. You know, I didn't steer or offset it. I just stayed straight. And then they honked at me as they passed me. Hey, you're in my lane. Learn how to maintain your car in your lane. Fucking idiots. Some northeast mindset person. Oh, I'm always right. And everyone else is always wrong. I didn't do anything. You're liable. You're liable for everything that's happened to me. I don't know how to drive, but you're liable for it. You've caused it somehow. The blame culture. There's always somebody to blame. My mom and dad used to do that shit. Always, nothing ever just happened. Nothing was ever just an accident. It was they always had to say it was somebody's fault. You know, usually it was one of us kids. But it's like, it's nobody's fault. It just shit happens. You made a mistake. You got into a situation, a bad situation for whatever reason. And then when something happens during that thing, it's your fault. It's fucking, yeah, buddy, you didn't get elected, did you? That was a guy running for mayor. I don't think he got elected. I don't know, could be wrong. I liked him for a minute, and then he started putting his banners up all over the place, putting some money into it. And I thought, you know, I didn't like it. I didn't like the feeling of it.